Hey everybody, Kimchica here. Welcome back to the channel, and we have another IndieWatch today. This is the second part of our Indie Megabooth two-parter. Again, PAX West is happening in just a few short days, and I usually do a video about what games I'm most looking forward to trying out for the first time. Because the Indie Megabooth has gotten so big, and it encompasses three sections. We've got the Indie Megabooth, the Mini Booth, as well as tabletop gaming. I thought, why not divide this into two parts, focusing one video on the Indie Megabooth, which came out last week or earlier, a couple days ago, depending on when I schedule it. The link is in the description box below, and another video featuring games from the Indie Minibooth. I don't play tabletop games, unfortunately, so sorry, tabletop games, I'm sure you're wonderful. Since there are fewer games in the Indie Minibooth than in the Megabooth, I selected a few fewer games to feature in this particular video. So we'll be taking a look at 7 of the games I am most excited to try out for the first time at the Indie Minibooth of PAX West 2018. So let's jump into it and see what's out there. A Memoir Blue. A Memoir Blue hopes to challenge your perceptions of reality by fusing a surreal, fantastical visual experience with the realities of a young swimmer's memories. In this title, Miriam, a champion swimmer, recalls a day when her mother decided to take her to the city and realizes there's a bit more mystery involved than what she may have initially thought. What happened on that day? Well, experience it through both the eyes of young Miriam as well as her present self and solve puzzles to help illuminate the answer. The game is tentatively planned for a May 2019 release on iOS and PC, so be sure to visit their website to sign up for their newsletter and get more info. Burn Ban. The goal of the developers at Pride Interactive is to create games that address serious themes through approachable stories, so it comes as no surprise that their latest tale together takes on some heavy topics, in particular with the goal of normalizing discussion surrounding being queer, mental illness, and recovery from mental illness. Contrary to what you may think though, Burn Ban is not a dark game. Its dialogue and visuals are lighthearted, and in Burn Ban you play Twig, who's been sent to Camp Sisquoc, a summer retreat for misguided students, or Waypoint for the Wayward, as the sign in front of the camp states. Summer camp does take a turn though when Twig's dead friend's social media starts posting again, and she and her newfound friends have to team up to figure out what exactly is going on. You can experience Burn Ban now on Android, and it will be coming to PC, Mac, and Linux soon. Eastshade. Explore a stunning world as a traveling painter, using your easel and newfound acquaintances as a guide. Eastshade focuses on utilizing interaction and dialogue options to affect the world around you in non-violent ways. In addition to helping those you encounter, you'll explore this weird and fantastical world, painting all the way. Use the artwork you've created to unlock knowledge to even more remote, mysterious, or formerly secret areas. This peaceful painting title is available to wishlist on Steam, so be sure to do that to stay up to date on its release.
Ian, I'll leave the upstairs room unlocked for you.
Headliner NoviNews. If you control the news, you control the truth. How will you use that power? In Headliner NoviNews, you are the editor who gets to decide which headlines run and which end up on the press room floor. What ends up on the front page will influence public sentiment and action, or inaction, and with randomized events and articles, as well as multiple versions of endings, you'll have lots of reasons to replay and to share your results with the rest of the Headliner community. No official release date, but be sure to wishlist this title on Steam if you want to see when that gets updated. Lumote. This title is a deliciously squishy puzzle platformer where you play as a slime, blob, sea creature, bioluminescent being who can manipulate and possess motes in order to solve puzzles. In this world, there are 2 oppositional energies, Lumote and Master Mote, represented by blue and red, and your goal as the Lumote is to overthrow the Master Mote by utilizing the motes around you to shift the power in your favor. Be careful, as different motes will provide different help and hindrances to your goal. Get ready to get squishy sometime in 2019. Lumote is available to wishlist on Steam. Tales of the Neon Sea. In this dystopian city, humans and robots coexist, but tensions are mounting. There's suspicion and distrust on both sides, and as a veteran police detective, you're not exactly on the best side of either of those teams. A pivotal missing persons case is the catalyst for you to move beyond your frustration with the city and to finally track down a killer who has, thus far, escaped justice. This is an adventure game built to test your puzzle-solving mettle, and you may want to pay particular attention to it if you like cats. Yes, your assistant, William the Black Cat, will be crucial to helping you solve the case, and will be a playable character. Dive into the Tales of the Neon Sea by wishlisting it now on Steam, with the release date TBD. Wytchwood. In this crafting adventure title set in a fantasy land, you'll be able to collect magical ingredients and create spells to your heart's content. Of course, the forest, being magical and all, will have tricks of its own you'll have to work through and beast to best. But as a witch, you'll have the power to deal with that, as well as help those who come looking for a little magical assistance. You'll also be able to devise witchy ways to teach the wicked and greedy not to mess with you. This fairy tale will tentatively be ready in 2018 and is available to wishlist on Steam if you want to keep tabs. Those are the 7 games I'm looking forward to trying out for the first time at PAX West Indie Minibooth. Be sure to let me know what you think of these titles in the comments below, and if you've gotten to try some of these at other events, or if you've gotten to play a demo of it, I'd love to hear what your experiences were as well. If you enjoy discovering indie games, whether through lists like this or through deeper dives like my Indie Discoveries, which essentially are just reviews, be sure to subscribe to this channel because this channel is all indie games. And finally, if you enjoy live streams, if you enjoy hanging out during a workday, chatting with people who also love indie games, and just being happy about games in general, be sure to find me on twitch.tv/Kimchica, where I stream Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And like this YouTube channel, I focus primarily on indie games, so that's what you will most often see me play. Occasionally I'll dabble in other games, but indie's the way to go for me. Whew, so that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, that you're finding all the indie games that your heart desires and wants to play, and I will see you in the next video.